Welcome to this quantum security and defense presentation, Why We Need Quantum Safe Bitcoin Now, and thank you for being a valued member of our community. Chris Papathanasiou is the founder of qBTC, a quantum-safe Bitcoin L2. He has 20 years of cybersecurity experience for companies like Citibank, Royal Bank of Scotland, and Uber Middle East, Careem. His research has been in Forbes, Reuters, and others, and he has spoken at numerous cybersecurity conferences such as Black Hat and DEF CON.
Thank you, everyone. Very grateful for the invitation and to be here and to be speaking to all of you about quantum Bitcoin. As Anna said, I've been in cybersecurity for quite a while now, about 20 years, working for financial services organizations like Citibank, Royal Bank of Scotland, and organizations like that. That experience was mostly in technical, offensive cybersecurity, so penetration testing, ethical hacking, so on and so forth. And through that experience, I got into crypto very, very early, sometime in 2010. In the UK, it's when I first discovered Bitcoin. Sorry. Yeah, so 2010 is when I first discovered Bitcoin, and I was part of the UK Digital Currency Association, one of the founding members of that in the UK. Round about a year, 2 years ago, I was looking at what are the big risk factors that could substantially affect my wealth that's held in Bitcoin, right? And of course, there are geopolitical events like the upcoming American elections that could sway the value of Bitcoin up or down. But then there was also something that stood out like the sore thumb, and that was quantum. And then once I started looking at quantum with my cybersecurity hat, I started realizing that just like 99.99999% of people, I thought initially it was going to be like a 50-year thing. Like it's not relevant for the next 50 years, right? That was my initial assumption as an uneducated, highly educated, but not educated on this specific topic person. So I started going down the rabbit hole, and the more I spoke with post-quantum cryptographers, because I used to work with a whole bunch of them in an intelligence agency, the more I started speaking with them, the more I came to the realization that initially, when I started looking at this 2 years ago, was 2030, 2035. Eventually, it became a 2030 thing, and later on, it became maybe 2028 thing, maybe 2027 thing. And based on some recent research that's emerged just yesterday, that shows some substantial advancements in cracking Shor's algorithm, maybe it's even a 2026 thing. So I started going down that rabbit hole, and I said, okay, what can I do about this? How can I save Bitcoin? How can I secure Bitcoin and prevent it from getting hacked by these emerging quantum computers? And I started looking at how I can implement post-quantum cryptography inside the Bitcoin source code. I started looking at how I can implement all of those good things. And the traditional way to do that in the Bitcoin community is to raise what's called a Bitcoin improvement proposal, like a BIP.
Watch the full presentation in the Quantum Innovation community. Simply search for quantumsecuritydefense.com.